I was asked recently to write a letter to the Earth, to the entire planet, which is one of those things where a relative talks to somebody in the community and says, oh, you know, Harry writes poems. Oh, right, we've got this project to write letters to the planet. Would you do it? And I was like, oh, so this is what I came up with, Forgive Me, Planet. Dear Earth, I think it's time I came clean and told you how lucky I feel to be around you. I don't know if it's the way you dance in the dark, or perhaps it's the way you turned me out of the little cyanobacterial snot I was when I first came into your life, into the half lizard, half fish, then, rather than insultingly hairy egg, into the human, even more insultingly so that I am today. Sometimes in orbit, astronauts say how the clouds have become half yellow, like it was years of kitchen grease, or some idiot little barbecue inside, or something. Sometimes if I'm cooking breakfast or whatever, I can get a bit of egg, like in my hair. Like if I'm frying the egg, then I try to flip the egg that I'm frying, like if the toaster goes off, or there's a sudden coronal mass ejection, or the phone rings, and I jump, and then some egg ends up in my hair. And sometimes my hair can like smell like that eggy smell, the way your clouds smell like now. Anyway, whatever happens, I'm cool with it, but it's high time we get that properly checked out. Thanks to some mad special effects on the sky at night, I know what it was like in the Precambrian era back in the day when you were a hothead and really into heavy metal, and not that watered down industrial stuff that's literally everywhere. Also, I watched the part where they showed you bumping into that massive Mars-sized planet. What's the name? Fear. When you're all hanging out at that party. I know, like, I get it, it feels like it was at the beginning of time, but I also saw that all her bits were like getting entangled with all your bits, and together your bits and her bits became all these other bits, and all these floating bits all kind of came together with these other bits that became a moon. And I just want you to know that every night I want to sleep about 90% of the time, look outside, and the moon is like right there giving me proper aggro. Also, I want you to know, no judgment. I don't look through my telescope and think, is that one of Fair's bits, or is that one of Earth's bits, or is that both of their bits together? I get it, the science is important, but for me that would be weird, like looking at your parents sharing a meal, going in your head, shit, are they related? The fact that your ring necklace is made from 8 million tons of plastic we put in the ocean every year means that it's not just decorative, but it's a necklace that really makes you think. As we passed Venus this summer, I bet she was looking over and thinking, you know that Earth is a serious gas problem. That's how I felt in the 80s, when the only deodorant I liked wasn't available at the CFC-free camp. So even though I had to write a letter of complaint to Fabergé and everything, I still had to go to school smelling like the inside of an old sock, which I did out of my love for you. And when they complained, I said to everyone at school, Earth will be as bad as Venus, and I was called a dork and a hippie, not a hero, or a scientist or anything like that. This experience taught me that we have to stop a culture of alienation, etc., etc. Like here, where I live, near the on-ramp of the A19, someone the other day chucked a takeaway container filled with a dog turd into our front garden, and when I opened it up, it seemed like a pretty good metaphor for where we are now with climate change, and what we have to look forward to in the future, with no one around to blame but ourselves. So this all should be probably understood with some kind of sense of urgency. I hope you understand we all still love you, Harry. And then to make the moon feel better about herself, I wrote her. This is called Portrait of the Moon, this glass is filled with milk. The moon is a face waiting to be kissed. The moon is a CD of the Queen's greatest hits. The moon is a pigeon feather falling in front of a magician's face, a god. The moon is too dangerous to operate. The moon is a reminder to tell you about the night I stole a boat with some friends, and because we feel guilty, we laugh, and because we laugh, we feel guilty. The moon is 45 holidays in 62 years. The moon is the potato that rolls along the tarmac in a semicircle, joining the other potatoes. The moon is a boy called Stephen and a girl called Stephen. The moon is a face waiting to be kissed. The moon is my 3 apologies for singing Happy Birthday to other drivers. The moon is 24 apologies for not remembering your birthday, though on at least 5 of those occasions I was pretending to forget. So when handing you a poorly sellotaped parcel, I could hear you say, you jerk, what on earth, what on earth, what is wrong with you, what on earth? The moon is a little fist, our 2 hands make together. The moon is a gobstopper, a lithosphere, a crust, and a dusting of regolith, just a smidgen. The moon is, as you can see, to give you an idea, the moon is 748 visits to the supermarket, and at least 80 of them I forgot where we parked and pushed and shoved the bags filled with potatoes and loo roll and Smarties along each row with the key above my head, up and down, feeling like an idiot, but with an English purpose. The moon is your first job with the word head in the title. The moon is my first job with the word dada in the title. The moon is a magician with the head of a pigeon wearing a monocle of the moon, predictable. The moon is at work right now, but it will call you back the minute it can. The moon is explaining to the neighbours how their son's plastic tricycle ended up in your pond and a target empty cans of Foster's, and why it now smells of Foster's and why the seat is no longer attached to the tricycle. The moon is nothing special, only that it has passed with flying colours. The moon is the worst haircut I've had in all my 72 years on God's green earth. The moon is not interested in calming down. The moon is not interested in when it happened, only why. The moon is, as you can see, to give you an idea, the moon is too dangerous to operate. The moon is reassuring because we've seen it so much. The moon is a little fist, our two hands make together. The moon is a glimpse through a crack in the door of your dress, the dress, your dress. The moon is between today and tomorrow. The moon is a face waiting to be kissed. Thanks very much.